Hello, friends. I'm Mrunalini Dapke. I have brought a very interesting story for you today, which is written by Krupa Kadir. Krupa is a true blue Chennai girl. She holds a full time job as a business presentation designer. She writes stories and snippets in her blog and loves to do many other things. The name of the story is His Last Breath. It's been 7 days since he fell on the floor lifeless. He haunted every minute of my day and every dream of my night. It's not easy to let go when you have been with someone for 12 long years. I still remember the first day I saw him when he walked towards me in measured, uncertain steps. I had watched him with a mixture of excitement and apprehension. It hadn't taken us long to strike a bond. I had walked with him from that day onwards. I walked around the garden, trying hard to distract my heart from painful memories. I tried to see around me and absorb the white freshness of the hibiscus blossoms, only to remember the way he used to touch those flowers with love. I walked on the well worn pebble path, but remembered him chasing me around in those wonderful days of the past. I finished my walk and reached the wooden swing in my portico. Sitting there, I let the breeze gently ruffle my clothes, imagining the way he ruffled it when we played. I stared at the pillar near which he used to wait for me when I came back home from work. I could still see him standing there with the expression of longing and love. Hot tears glided down my cheeks. I let them flow, knowing I could not stop the grief for long. I must let it out sooner or later. I stayed in the swing, rewinding the many wonderful days I had spent in silence sitting there with him. I looked at the gate, seeing the lonely board tied to the black iron grills. Its blue color blurred and wavered with my tears. I tried to walk there, but my legs refused to budge. After a few minutes or hours, God knows how long, I reached my gate. I touched the little blue card, and my dam shattered into million pieces. I started reliving my last day with him. The doctor had said he was beyond help. It was time to say goodbye. There was no next time. I remembered the way he had slept in my lap in his last minutes on earth. I thought of the way he held my hands while he calmly waited for death to claim him. I relived the movement his body gave a convulsive shudder as he breathed his last. Tears choked my breath. I knew it was time to let go. I untied the loop of wire that held the board on the gate. I ran my finger one last time over the cursive, engraved silver words. Beware of our beloved Steph. A drop of my tear fell near his glazed brown eyes that stared back at me from the card. It started rolling down like it had come from his eyes, and it wrenched my heart. I wiped it off his printed face. He looked back at me with his trademark laugh, with his tongue lolling out. I'll remember you this way, I said to him, my dark little lazy scoundrel. His smile seemed to come alive. I walked back to the garden and placed the card amongst the plush hibiscus blossoms. I turned one last time to see him. He smiled back at me through the flowers, feeling content. So, guys, how did you like the story? Are you a dog lover? Did this story bring back those memories when you had your dog? Do let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our story. We will be back with the new story next time. Till then, keep listening, keep spreading the joy of stories. Take care. Goodbye.